It's time for the full video walkthrough of the CashPage's content plan. We have 4 steps that we're going to go through, or let's say 3 steps if you're not in the Rapid Growth Accelerator, although highly recommended of course, and we're going to go and make a full video walkthrough right now. The first thing that we're going to go through is the early bird ticket. So let's head towards the early bird ticket and we'll show everything. Once you're in the early bird ticket drive folder, you will see that there is 4 subfolders currently. There's assets, audios, background clips, and background music. We actually need all of those. Let's go through them one by one. The first thing is assets. Now, what is assets? Assets are things that you can use while editing your videos. These are, for example, pop-ups. These are icons. These are small pictures that you can use. For example, emojis right here. Everything that you can use in order to spice up the video and make it more engaging, and the chances of it going viral much higher, and therefore obviously collecting more attention and being able to convert more attention into money. The second subfolder is audios. This is probably one of the most important ones. You will find a whole tutorial of how to find audios if you don't want to use the CashPage audios in the early bird ticket. But what we're going to do is we're going to click on audios, and we have an example audio here that we are just simply going to download in a second. The third subfolder is background clips. 50k extra clips, POV clips, luxury clips, car clips. Instead of finding them anywhere on the internet, you have them centralized right here in the early bird ticket. And then the next and the last subfolder currently is background music. These are all the musics that we are using currently. Obviously, the early bird ticket is being updated every 30 days. We're adding a couple things, removing a couple things, and especially with the audios, you can obviously pick your own audios as well. We have a whole guide here in the text folder. Now, the most important thing that I'm going to do now, I don't have to do that on video, is I'm going to simply download a couple things here, a couple assets. I'm going to download a couple background clips and 2-3 musics right here. And obviously the most important thing is I'm going to download the example audio right here. If I click, this is in German now, the example audio, I'm going to download right here in order to be able to use it. So the most important thing is you download the audios and then the rest that you need. For example, some background clips, some assets, and some background music. I'm going to do that right now, and then we're heading over to the editing. Once we've taken a look at the early bird ticket drive folder, what we're going to do now is we're going to head to CapCut. CapCut is the software that we use to edit. Obviously, you can use any other software of your choice as well to edit the videos. We're going to go and make a full editing walkthrough in CapCut. Once you are in CapCut, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to rename this file on the top here to, for example, CashPage video example. Then we want to import some, if you go to media on the top, we want to import all the clips, audios, background music, and icons that we have downloaded or that you have selected from the early bird ticket. So I'm simply going to do that and upload all or import all the examples that I have downloaded. I've just imported everything that we need. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to find the audio that we have, the audio that everything bases on, the audio of the video. We're going to drag that right in here to the left, and then it snaps right there. Let's listen through the audio once.
I think I found the laziest way to make $290 in a day. All you need is a phone and the new CashPage strategy. Now, I know you've never heard about cash pages as you are used to regular theme pages. I'm releasing the full strategy on April 30th. But only for the first 100 people that follow me and comment W. Claim your early access now.
Now, obviously, this is not an audio that we will have in the early bird ticket. This is just an example audio. This audio going viral can go viral. Definitely, it went viral, got a couple 100,000 views for a team member of ours. However, this is not the perfect long-term audio. You will find other audios as well. This is just an example. So once we got the audio, it is a bit quiet. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on it, go to basic, and we're going to make it maybe 5 decibels, so a bit louder. Sounds pretty good. And what we're going to do now is we're going to remove all the spare parts in between. You can simply do that like this. Just remove all the spare parts that we don't need, where there is no voice, because why would we need something like that? We can just select all of them, delete it, drag everything to the left, and there we go. We already basically have the audio ready. Now what we need is we need some background clips. What we're going to do now is we're just going to simply drag some background clips that we like. And I'm just going to select some random ones right here. Make sure you select ones that you like and that fit to your page. I'm going to just select some random ones. And now we want to edit this one so the video snaps perfectly onto the audio. I'm quickly going to speed through that. Awesome, I've just lined up all the clips so it fits to the audio. We can look through it once. The most important thing is though, we do not need the audio from the clips, as you can see.
CashPage strategy. Now, I know you've never...
So what we're gonna do is we're simply gonna mute the whole layer here, and now we can look through it together.
I think I found the laziest way to make $290 in a day. All you need is a phone and the new CashPage strategy. Now, I know you've never heard about cash pages as you are used to regular theme pages. I'm releasing the full strategy on April 30th, but only for the first 100 people that follow me and comment W. Claim your early access now.
That already looks a lot better. What we're going to do now is we're going to add some nice transitions. We can simply go to transitions on the top right here. We can go to transitions. Now I found this pull-in animation right here, or this pull-in transition. I'm just going to put it between all of these videos right here. Obviously, you can use different transitions to make the video even more engaging. We have a full editing tutorial to make the video extremely engaging in the Rapid Growth Accelerator. It's a way longer editing tutorial. If you want to make sure, get in the Rapid Growth Accelerator to be able to watch the full thing and actually make a video that is super engaging. This is just a simple guide or a simple walkthrough of how we would edit a video. What we're going to do now is we can simply make all of these a bit shorter, let's say 0.4. And once they are on 0.4, what we can do is we can actually add captions already. How do we add captions? Very simple. We can go to text above, we can go to auto captions, make sure to select English, and then we can just let the AI here generate captions for us. Now you can see that we have some captions right here. Obviously, this doesn't look perfect. This is just the words. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to caption on the top here, and we're going to separate all the words right here by clicking and then clicking enter. And we can separate all the words into smaller sentences, all the sentences into smaller sentences in order to make them fit in one line. So I'm quickly going to do that right here. Once we've lined everything up and made sure there's no spaces in the end, you can just delete all the spaces. Sometimes if you separate them, there is a space in the end, you can simply delete that. Now we have to make sure that all the words fit on top of the audio, and this takes some time. So what we're going to do is we're simply going to drag this to the left and we're going to listen.
I think I found the laziest...
And you can see, I think I found is right here. So we're simply going to drag this to the left and put the laziest way right where it is.
I think I found the laziest...
And we're going to do that for the whole video now. I've just lined up all the words for the audio, so if we take a look, it lines up perfectly with the audio. Obviously, the captions don't look perfect, so what we can do is we can click on one caption, go to text. We can obviously make sure to tick apply to also, it applies this to all captions. What I like to do is I like to use a different font, for example, Gotham Black. Then we can make this font all uppercase. That works as well. You don't have to do that. We can make it a tiny bit smaller right here, so everything fits perfectly, and we can simply drag it into the center. And now everything should be in the center perfectly. We also need some sort of shadow to make the text look better. We can simply add a stroke, and I like to use a background as well. Not a background, but a shadow.